Everybody loves the buzzsaw. So the Sparky Special is a good one because the taps, people love the fire on you. That looks really dangerous. Because it has taps, right? So we're basically going to be doing opposite direction buzzsaw with tap backs. I'll move away from the camera, but because it's tapping your body, there might be a transfer, particularly if you did it early in your set. So I would also wait for a build. Because you know how crowds are, and you know how muggles are, and they're muggles, so we wanna give them the wow factor. This is the full. I'll do it front facing first, starting from an underhand butterfly, doing like a lockout, doing a choke, right, so that you shorten the poi, and then you can come to whichever side is easier. You're right-handed, yes. You're left-handed. Okay, great. Then maybe moving to the right side will be easier for you, where you come across the bottom and then you're in the opposite direction buzzsaw here, right? And then what you would do is a butt tap. So, obviously be careful you aim far enough back when you go under your legs, or else you'll have other issues that you won't like me very much for. And then this should be in same time at this point to do both of them, because you're going to tap on the back and then the butt and then come into the opposite direction, and then back and butt and opposite direction. So if you do a series of those, yes, I am. Oh, you can't. Maybe you can't see with my skirt, but yes, I'm doing a butt tap. So you're basically just doing this, and if you do it an even number of times, starting from where you started from, you can exit back out, just continuing what you did with the left hand. So if I showed you back view, you're in an underhand butterfly, you spread it, and then the way I'm doing the choke, if you're struggling at all with the choke, is I'm sticking my fingers out. Just, you could do any number of fingers. So however many fingers you need. However many are the appropriate number to slip it around. Right. Okay, so then we choke it to the appropriate length. And then, so as a left-handed person, turning to the right, I think makes sense. So you just keep the right one there. The left one comes across the bottom and then to the inside plane. So if you saw it side view, it's like this, across the bottom to the inside plane like that, which I think you got just fine. And then I'm in same time. And then from here, what I do is as this hand is coming across, well, I'll show you side view. As this hand is coming across, I rotate 90 degrees, but then I step so that I'm side by side with my legs, so that my legs are open. And then that way you're doing it all in one motion. In theory, you'd be like this in the V stance here, right? So both feet would be facing this way. And then as you come across, you plant on your right leg. So you're planting on the right leg, you come across, and your legs come open. So if I showed you side view, I'm planting on the leg closer to you, come across, and then I'm open, and then I'm just set up to do the tap back from there. So then from here, once you get there, it's just a matter of practicing. So let's just do a couple drills. We'll do each hand, and then it'll probably feel better in like 3 minutes. So let's do the left hand, which is starting in underhand, short poi, inside plane, right? So we're going to go back and then butt. And then back, circle, butt, circle. So it's buzzsaw to the back, buzzsaw to the butt, buzzsaw to the back, buzzsaw to the butt, buzzsaw to the back. And you have to remember, you can't really reach down, or you can't really like lean down like this, because you still have the other hand going. So maybe a squat is better, because the other hand is going to be going up, right? So a squat will allow you to reach both places at the same time. Yes, and you need to remember your other hand is going to be doing that. Or you can totally make yourself crooked like this. So if I did what you were doing, slightly exaggerated as a stylistic thing, I would do it like this, where I'm reaching here on the one side, then reaching here. Right? Or so if you looked at a side view, it would be so that you can reach with the hand that's going down low. And then the thing to remember is when you're putting the whole sequence together, so you're in the underhand butterfly, you separate, you choke, you turn pivoting on your right leg, and then you have to do an even number of tap backs, right? So 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, right? However many, so that you can stay planted on the right foot, come back out, and exit exactly the same way you came in, only over the top instead of across the bottom. So this is the full sequence, right? So I'm in my V stance, I'm in my butterfly, separate, choke, turn and pivot, tap back, that's twice, that's 4 times, I'm going to do 6, and then come back, release into my underhand butterfly. And if you want it as a front view to see what they'd actually be seeing, wrap, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, and I actually released as I was coming out of it. So I was here, I released as I was coming over the top, but you can go into the lockout first if you need. I would recommend, if you can, try and do it on fire once before your show, if you can. It might make you feel better, but if you have your hoodie up, I don't really think there's any danger at all.